Main Street in my daddy's Chevrolet. Picking you up at DQ at 6 o'clock Friday. First date, sweaty palms, feeling kinda nervous. All I see in the rearview mirror's my lip twisted tonight. George Strait song, turn up and down. Sound so perfect with your baby blue eyes. Got a flask full of JD hidden underneath the seat. Let's pull out a blanket, let's go lay down by the creek so I can get lost in the sweet tub of your lovey, lovey, lovey-dovey It's a nice cool night, we're out here with you. Walking with the fireflies, girl, I can't undo. Me falling in love with everything you do. Let's try slowing it down and make it last all night through. George Strait song, turn up and down. Lovey, lovey, lovey-dovey.
Hello, 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 everyone. This is Animation Club School. Please get seated, get comfortable, and of course, get ready for some new insights. One of the most challenging shots we can make as animators is the one where the background moves and turns in tandem with the character. It takes a lot of preparation, skill, and patience to know how to make it work so your perspective and rhythm make sense in the final scene. How can you keep all of the volumes consistent and make the movement in the shot feel natural? To find all of the answers to these questions, you are welcome to join our today's workshop. It'll be led by our talented mentor, Edward Kurchevsky, a 2D animator and director on such projects as Primal, Scavengers Reign, Tales of Alethrion, and many, many more. Edward will be sharing some insightful tips and tricks to help you conquer any shot idea of your choosing. So, of course, be on the lookout for some fun way to learn something new. Edward, would you like to share something about what we're going to do today and maybe introduce yourself to the people who have never seen you before?
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Edward Kurchevsky, and I am a 2D animator and mentor in Animation Club School. Today I will show you how to think about camera movement, the background movement, the surrounding animation, and how to fit your character in it, what to think about it, and how to approach this type of animation, because it's, like Kata said, it's one of the most challenging type of animation where you have not only the character but the background moving as well. So we're gonna do some short demo, like just to understand the principles of that kind of shots.
Perfect. And of course, I have to tell all you that our school not only shares these valuable bits of knowledge on YouTube as workshops and live streams with our mentors, but also, if you really dig my company, I also have another stream called Loop De Loop where we do very simple animation exercises that's perfect for beginners. And also, we do a lot of fun stuff on Discord because it's not only a hub to connect to other animators to receive and give feedback and find new friends, but also perfect place to practice your skills weekly. On Thursdays, we do film study, paintings, and on Sundays, we gather together and do figure studies that we call Sunday sessions. And of course, if you like to dig deeper and learn more, you can always join us in the classic 2D animation courses or jump right into our upcoming short film creation course. Right now, we're in the full swing of the production of the Chicken Curry Dungeon short, but you can be the catalyst for something new on the next upcoming course. So if you've been on the fence, this is your best chance to join because there's not a lot of time left. The spots are indeed limited. So if you feel you want to conquer something new in your animation journey or start a completely new chapter in your art life in general, this is the perfect time to become part of the school. You can become a student right now without even pausing the video and be part of the school before the stream ends. So, and also before we start, I have to give a couple of disclaimers on how to use the chat box on the right. I think it's going to be on this side. Yeah, I'm correct. Not only you can leave us comments, hellos, and any kind of other positive comment you can give us, but you can also ask us questions. There are a couple of rules on how you should do this. First, they have to be respectful. They have to be on the topic. School, animation as a whole are included in the topic. And of course, you have to write question in all caps. So I will see the message itself because I have a lot of stuff running on my screen and it's going to be a big help for me and you. So you get your question read and I actually see it. Some questions I will read right away. Sometimes if the question is just too good to be, answered in passing, I will keep it to the very end so we can spend more time on it. But overall, I think I'm done with all of the disclaimers and segues. So I'm free to give the mic to you, Edward, and we can start.
All right, let's begin. Basically, I want to start with this reference, and this animation was made by one of the French animators, Maxime Delalande, and this was for Marvel, I believe. No, it's for Disney
think
Channel.
so.
It's for Disney Channel, I think.
Amazing.
So here, for example, this is not only the camera movement, it's also a lot of characters here, and everyone goes closer and further from the camera. So it's very difficult task to do that, but you can also see that in the background we have 3D space. So it was basically like blocking, right? Like modeled the space to easier understand how they're gonna work, how they're gonna move. This is one approach to do this kind of shots, like when you have a 3D or video, for example. There is let me show you. There is maybe another example of real space. The line, for example, car. I'm not sure if I will find it real quick. It just pops in my mind, this ref. Yeah, I don't remember if yeah, I got it. It's this one. So basically here you have real car, real video footage, and characters just was basically added on top, right? So this is another thing, like how when you can do this, what we're gonna do today. Yeah, but about if you don't have, for example, a background, like 3D space, and you can use the same principle as we're gonna use today. So basically, we're gonna make our character jump through the corridor of lasers, and yeah, we're gonna try and make our bunny survive this task. So for example, here, how do I start? Like for example, this idea pops in my mind, right? So I put my bunny, my character in space. I made obviously vanishing point to understand the perspective where our camera is, and basically I did a rough sketch of our background. So normally I would do like maybe like rough, like very rough thumbnails. So you can make, for example, these like squares, like small squares to plan the animation. Sometimes it can be very useful and very practical just to plan how your character will move. So for example, my character will be like here, this perspective, right? And it's gonna be here. Then it's gonna jump on the wall. So and my perspective grid will move, and it's gonna be like even lower, so I will see my character on the wall. So you will see it. You will see what I'm gonna do. Just gonna easier. Like if you feel that the thumbnail is better to you, you can spend time and plan and just like imagine how to do it. Because when you're gonna, I mean, when you open your like TV Paint or another software, there is always a fear of the white like blank paper, right? A blank page, right?
Yeah.
So this thumbnail might be helpful. I prefer go straight to rough, but sometimes people use thumbnails just because it's convenient. So you just like a sniper, like plan what you want to do, aim, right, and then bam, you target your animation idea, and it's perfect. So here I have my bunny. We have to give him some name eventually.
It could be just Bunny.
Yeah.
It works well for him.
Yeah. So here, for example, I would just go really quick, like draw like anticipation. When I do my poses, I always think about placing my character in space to make him look volumetric, not flat. Like you see, my middle point of my chest is slightly in a 3/4 here. My face is 3/4. Also, my bunny is looking in the direction where it's going to jump. I could also make like one leg, maybe like a step, just to make it a little bit more, how to say, like balanced.
It makes the pose look a little bit more asymmetrical, which is always nice.
Yeah, symmetrical and also more powerful in terms of like it's a squash, right? So just
Yeah.
to make a bigger anticipation, basically. So I'm not copy pasting here my character. I mean, at least for now. When you do a rough animation, it's fine to speed up and make your, I mean, to like use all tool to make it faster, as fast as possible. Because when you work in the studio, you have to show as fast as possible your rough to the director, to the supervisor, just to understand, is this exactly what they want, right?
Yeah.
Because it's the time is value, and it's very important to match their vision.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So even here, for example, my camera can move a bit more, like we can make some kind of like zoom in. Like this, you see, some movement closer is going to be more epic. I will do the same thing for my character. Then I jump. And when I jump, it will be completely different. So again, I'm just trying to understand how it's going to work. That's why it's going to be very rough, and I will just like search
Mm-hmm.
So you will see my whole process of thinking. So first of all, we change our perspective grid. I'll go down, and we have to, since we don't have any background, we have to imagine how this corridor will behave, how it's gonna move. So what I'm trying to do is this corner, let's say corner A goes here. So we're kind of moving the background. We're moving our, actually my perspective should be even more like there. Way more. And what to do when, I mean, when we move one, I mean, what you can do as well, you can have a bigger canvas, for example, and see a little bit more like around what you have in the camera. But here I have a kind of everything in my head. So you have different kind of tools how to make your life a bit easier. But here I will do how I feel better to me. So here, like when we move one vanishing point, another vanishing point from, because we have, let's say we have 4 vanishing points of every direction of the, you know, like of the sides of the earth, or sides of the like north, south, west, and east, right? And let's say every like every direction we have different vanishing points. So when your character, when your camera is moving to like here, this vanishing point goes to the left, and this vanishing point comes from the right. Okay, so this kind of yeah, size of the world kind of moves around, let's say, and you see it a little bit differently. So it's exactly what we're doing here. So this vanishing point that was behind is gonna move to the side, and another one will appear from the right side. Let me copy it again.
Feels amazing how our brain can just compute all of this and know when it looks right, when it looks wrong, obviously with some experience.
Yeah, it's true. So I think my character actually will be somewhere like here, maybe. Maybe my wall will be higher. Of course, we're gonna change the timing afterwards. I'm just planning now. So let's say I'm gonna have our bunny like jumping from the wall. So it gets here. It's like a Spider-Man kind of thing. It's on the, yeah, on the wall. So let's plan this for now. And okay, if I have this wall, this kind of position here, so this one probably will be a little bit more kind of in between. So for example,
Ooh, I have a little question for the chat while we're watching the demo. Maybe you can share some good examples. Recently, I've been watching this new anime that came out, Witch Hat Atelier, and it has a lot of these very complex scenes with a lot of moving backgrounds. And I think I haven't yet seen like a scene where they just use like 3D assets. They could probably use it as a base and then drew on top of it. But they have a lot of impressive shots like this where the characters are dynamically moving in the background, jumping, gliding, flying. And it's a real pleasure to watch. Maybe some people in the chat also remember some good examples, shows, animes with a shot with a moving background like this. Because I'm craving something like this right now. Need to have a little watching session after. Yeah, exactly, Loopy Arts. It's like you're animating two things at once, the character and the background. Yes, the flight boots, amazing. Or that scene, I'm not gonna spoil much, but there's a scene where a character kind of makeshifts their own flying device. And the way they animated that flying device going through the sky with the character, the rhythm, the dynamics, everything just feels amazing. No words.
So here, after our character gets to the wall, I want to make him kind of dive in through the lasers, kind of to kind of go like this, like with the arms. We also, it would be nice also, like, and you also saw it in the reference, to get closer and further from the camera, just to play with this kind of, you know, when you move your character kind of in 3D space, it's good to have like getting him closer and further back. Otherwise, I mean, to see this three-dimensional space, to see this kind of
Yeah.
rhythm and depth in the movement, in the space.
Ooh, Megumi saying that they didn't finish it yet, but the first thing with the dynamic backgrounds that comes to mind is Ranking of Kings. I've also
Yeah, it's
heard it's
true.
very
It's true.
good.
I mean, it's in the last episode especially.
Ooh.
So I kind of create in my head a visualization, like to see how it's gonna move, and I kind of
Yeah.
I imagine how this background will move. So it's kind of, if you have an experience, it's That's why you you don't need a 3D kind of. I mean, this is pretty like easy, just a box, like a corridor, like with the four walls. And of course, I'm doing it very quick, but it's gonna be enough. But of course, if you do a professional production, you have specific corridor and etc. etc. Obviously, it's better to have 3D. But here, since it's kind of just like representation, like very quick, it's enough. That's why I kind of trying to imagine how this wall is gonna move, how my character will kind of go through them, and it's everything in my head. Now I will just draw it, and then you will show how everything kind of comes to like come together and start to work together. So for you, like if you want to practice this kind of shots, obviously first of things, it's I would recommend you to copy some other shots with the camera movement, like or gather references, and try to kind of implement some ideas, some positions, some movements and angles into your idea, into your shot. So basically you'll kind of get some reference and start to learn and implementing them. So this is gonna teach you how to basically, yeah, how to imagine, how to get this visual library with this type of animations. So basically this is I think the easiest way to learn. So let me maybe draw this pose and show you what I'm doing.
It's interesting that you told the way to learn how to do shots like this. I didn't even get to read the question, but Loopy Arts asked, what studies or exercises would you recommend that would help making doing camera movement into animation like this easier or more understandable? So
Yeah.
Hopefully that answered your question. If there's something more specific you want to ask, feel free to shoot us another question.
So it's gonna be like a James Bond, like kind of vibe, like.
Yeah, Bunny is just his operative name.
Or like this kind
Code
of
name.
Mission Impossible, I don't know, something like that. That vibe.
The diamond carrot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can see it in a couple of years. The short film creation course is just gonna have like the bunny as the main character, doing some action scenes.
So yeah, so this. So he will start to run. Okay, so how to imagine what's happening here. So here, like I said, we getting higher. Actually, this one can be lower. And here he start to dive. I mean, kind of lower to get to the ground. So basically, here we have this is PG background. This is my corner A. And now my camera will get, my background will get farther and farther back, like this.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. I have an idea. Okay. So basically, this character will jump again. Since it's a bunny, why not jump? And it will slide like this, like his shoe. Like this, and for example, something like the door will close.
Oh, yeah.
Like a little bit like Indiana Jones, but without a hat.
I was just about to say that.
Like, all right. And next,
Awesome.
and the next frame, I want to turn this background a bit again.
Herb says that keeping track of that one corner has made visualizing the camera movement much more approachable.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
sure.
And Lubiart said that we could add like a goofy thumbs up pose at the end.
So now we start to be from above. I'll show you. Yeah, so here we have another corridor, like position, and here we're gonna have some closing door, like a vault, big, like this. Like, boom. Yeah, actually we need one more frame, let's say. So like here, boom, like we got, this door got closed. Of course, we need to find some maybe like design of the metal door. Let's, I don't know, let's make it like a gem symbol.
With the carrot leaf on the top of the gem.
Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, like in a year or two, we'll have enough material
Gonna
to
story.
make
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Who would the
was,
villain be? Like a big mouse?
or maybe a farmer.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, he is keeping his carrots only for himself, not sharing with the
Yeah.
bunnies. And boom. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And then here we're changing perspective. And we have some golden carrot.
The one carrot to rule them all.
Yeah. Maybe it will be some small one, actually. Yes. Okay, now I will show you with how it works with perspective. Okay, so this, yeah, okay. This, copy this. So size it to like 400. So we kinda going back to, so we turn it like here, and then our perspective will get back here. So we have the same perspective here, but here it starts to be from this side. I have to rotate it. Like this. And here we have another point of of perspective coming to us, like from the bottom.
Is it easier to have it on a very small scale to see the full picture? And to probably rotate around the tool.
because my see my
Yeah, it's huge.
perspective grid is huge. That's why I need to descale to make it like to place perspective somewhere.
Yeah, makes sense.
I want. Okay, and next time it's gonna be like here, so it's gonna come to that side. I'll show you. If we go back to the character, so make another one. Yeah, so here, this is the stand of the carrot, for example. Bunny obviously grabs it. Look at it for a second. Move it this way. And then
Oh, I know. A grappling hook.
exactly. Always have a grappling hook with this.
That's like 101 secret agents.
Yeah. Let's copy it.
We have a question from Megami. It would probably come naturally after you finish most of the frames, but I think this is like ties perfectly to what you're doing now. Maybe a bit of a silly question, but how do you plan out the timing for the animation? Do you first make the shots and space it out in the timeline afterward, or you try to add it in as you go?
Yeah, like you basically already answered a question. In the question, I plan my timing afterwards. After I draw, I mean, you see, I'm making it on once. It's never going to be on once for sure. I will afterwards plan and put it in time, because here obviously I'm planning only the main keys, but in the future it will be like tons of the frames if I would plan, for example, to finish the shot. So only for now, we just make as least as possible just to make sure that this works. And then, timing, and then adding more and more and precising my keys, polishing them and to make the good, strong pose.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a good question. And then
Oh, and we have another question from Herb. When you're changing angles like this, how do you keep the character and the backgrounds or props sense of scale?
here everything is my eyeballs basically, but
Mhm.
normally I should pay attention more on the design, how big the room should be normally when you do something like a storyboarder, because what I'm doing here is basically like I'm storyboarding. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like I'm
Yeah.
planning the movement, planning the camera, planning everything, also rhythm. So
Mm-hmm.
when you do something like that, usually you have a design or something like a scale of the corridor of the room, uh, how it's called this room, the bank. I mean, this
The
kind of
vault. Yeah.
vault exactly. So yeah, so when you have it, you basically adjust to the scale of what you have, right? What you have from design team.
Mm-hmm.
So far this is like on my imagination. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
But normally, yeah, there is a team, and you have rules, and you have to respect them. Obviously, not always in the storyboard stage you have a design for everything. But if you don't, you do it like this and ask your director what he or she thinks about it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it suitable? Is it okay, or it should be different?
Yeah.
And then
Makes
you
sense.
you scales it down or up. And here I'm gonna do it properly. We'll use my guidance, my guideline.
And in terms of perspective as a whole, we have another separate workshop we did, I think, like some time ago.
Yeah.
But it was also very, very good about how to keep the characters kind of volume consistent, especially when you have like a very complex perspective you're working from. Let me find it because I remember.
Yeah, you're good in that.
Yeah, there it is. Well, we streamed it pretty recently, so. And there we go. The stream technician has shared the building perspective workshop and will also help a lot in terms of understanding how to use perspective, how to make characters' volumes consistent. So feel free to watch. You can do it like right after this stream. Why not? Oh, and also while we're here, since I said like right after this stream, this reminds me that you can also join our courses if you want to study more in depth on all of the topics like this. And the courses are starting really, really soon. So don't miss your chance to try yourself in this new kind of, or, try, test it, and maybe desiring to be improved path. You can become a student today and basically join the industry tomorrow. You can start with traditional animation foundations. You can take on something more complex like body mechanics or acting. And if you want to become a part of an actual pipeline, an animation like project with basically a studio with different departments and tasks, and of course, very serious deadlines. Look no further than joining our short film creation course. And I've been giving green light to tell what our next topic is going to be. And it's probably going to get all y'all excited. It's going to be Deltarune. Our school is going to make a short tribute to the Deltarune game. So probably some of y'all are familiar. I am very familiar. Hours of lore videos are finally paying off. So the spots are limited, and the course is starting very, very soon. So if you want to become a part of the school, part of this new upcoming very cool project, you're in the best spot because you can join the school today, become a student before the stream ends, and basically secure yourself a spot for a couple of very cool shots you can add to your portfolio that there's a big chance they could help you get hired. So yeah, you don't have to wait and catch a chance right now.
That's true.
I always find these like last couple of frames when the character zooms past in perspective, like really hard to make right. It's just like the stuff you keep, the stuff you kind of already have to move out of the frame, always give me just a little bit extra headache.
Blue.
Very
And
impressive to see it like being done so quickly.
all right, let me just do everything right. Okay. So yeah. Okay, so let me basically, but basically I did everything kinda like in the rough. So basically I have my corridor, I have all kind of perspective that I need for now.
Mhm.
This I will add one more frame because it's a little bit unclear what's happening because it's changing direction. And here, yeah, here it's also is working. So basically, I need to now put everything in the right timing. Obviously, in the beginning, we gonna always have bigger, I mean, like a hold. Then our character will get to, you know, to anticipation, and he's gonna stay here for a while. Because you have to do like all like slow in, slow out, and then keep this pose for a while, and then again accelerate. So this everything we're gonna need for this all movement, we're gonna need more time. So that's why I'm giving already kind of half a second here. I think it could be even more. Actually, it could be even like this. Okay, then this is gonna be fast, but this, you see, it's gonna again slowing down. So I will give you also more frames. So you see, I'm kind of calculating. Again, I have this already experience. I can start to watch, play, and in the loop and see where it's too fast, where it's not. But since I kind of understand that to have a jump, to have an arc, to change direction, to land on the wall, we need extra frames. I don't need to count to, you know, to look and kind of feel or worrying about my timing. For now, I just know that I need extra time, and I will give it. Then I will watch and see where I need to tune a bit more. So here, this is gonna be, yeah, 11. Maybe it will be a bit more again. Then this, yeah, this also will, it's fast movement, but still we're gonna need more frames in between these two poses. It's this thing what I'm doing right now. It's exactly what we learn in the first course, actually. First course called fundamentals, but actually planning and already understanding about slow in, slow out, arcs, how much time does it take to do this or this. We do this on the first course. On the second course, with this type of animation, what I'm doing now, we just polishing this knowledge. We just get basically grounding it, like putting it on the ground to make it grow, right? But still, we start to use it. We're starting to use it on the first course. This jump will take some time, because it's gonna be, sometimes we also slowing down to make slow motion. It's just like visual slowing down. It's not like real. It's visually, you know, like when in the movie or on your phone, you can make slowing down in some specific moment. So we do this kind of thing just to make it more rhythmical and more epic. Boom. And of course, because we want to add more frames in between as well. Yeah, don't be afraid to give more time, because I see a lot of students who really like calculating, like, oh, well, 6 frames, oh my god, it's too low, it's too much. 6 frames, it's not, it's so far from two. It's smooth animation. I cannot do it. Like it's too, like 6 too much. No, 6, it's 1/4 of a second.
Yeah.
Come on, second. It's just like, it's nothing. So don't be afraid to give more time. It's better to make animation slower than fast, because slower, it's just boring, and fast, it's unreadable. If you do if you do animation fast, it's everything moves so fast, it's unreadable.
Yeah.
So yeah, here is going to be a lot. Yeah, here actually, I will make it like really a lot. I mean, like a second. Again, it's just a second. It's just a lot. Oh my God, it's a lot. No, it's not a lot. It's just a second, especially when he stand up and he needs to grab the thing.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to stand up and then kind of, like slow down a bit and then like slow out, basically accelerate his arm and then slowing down again and grabbing it. So
Yeah.
how many slowing downs and accelerations? You have 3. It just needs more time. And these kind of things, timing, I see a lot of students who struggle with timing. You have to, the one thing, one of these ways to practice your timing is to calculate when you record yourself, for example, or use your timer
Mm-hmm.
to
Yeah.
time your movements. How much time does it take to stand up from the chair or sit or take something or turn or react? And with this kind of exercises, your visual library will get richer, right? And you will understand like, oh, okay, so to turn, I need like a half a second. To grab something, I need a second or more, like you're just gonna calculate in yourself, like, okay, I need to do this, slow down and take it. Okay, if I do it like fast, like I'm in a rush, okay, it's gonna be that time. If I'm sleepy, I'm doing this amount of time. You start to your brain start to give you answers because you have already some luggage of experiences,
Mm-hmm.
of references, right? And
Yeah.
animators from the past, when they didn't have possibility just to press play in TV Paint and watch, they needed to scan everything, or I mean shoot pictures and send to lab and develop them, right? And only then you can see how much, I mean, what's your result is. And they had to calculate everything in their brain. That's why they did all time charts and
Yeah.
calculate the time for every movement. It's exactly what I'm giving you. I mean, an example. Calculate actions by doing your actions and understand how much time does it take. What does it mean time? What does it mean in a second?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because second
Yeah.
it's 24 frames, and if you calculate, if you record yourself and see, okay, in time with the timer, for example, all right, this movement like half a second, okay, 12 frames, 1/3
Mm-hmm.
second, okay, like 6 frames, with something like that. I hope it was clear.
Yeah, the chat saying that it's a very good point. I think a lot of animators who are only starting out, they get too focused on the animation that it can be like on ones, on twos, on threes, and they take it like very, very rigorously.
Yeah,
But in reality, you just mix and match, see what works. Especially now with the digital like animation. I think with paper, it could be more rigid, mainly because you have to calculate everything.
yeah.
So there's a lot of planning that comes out. But now the kind of the tools of the means of production have been democratized, and we can do a lot more fluid stuff and not be bound by the by those kind of rules that might have been a lot more strict before.
And we're gonna have here like Golden.
Oh, I see it. I see it. The pitch and it. I see it. I can visualize it in my head.
Golden carrot.
Watch out, Pink Panther. Mm.
Like this.
Megumi saying that I saw behind the scenes, like of an animation studio. I think it was Ghibli, where they use stopwatches to time the movements,
Exactly.
and this also helped me when I didn't want to guess. Yeah, stopwatch is also a very good thing. With a ching. Sick. I'm watching the Mona Lisa get painted. Like I look back in a couple of years. Bad guys, watch out. Rabbit needs to dance to the title screen. Exactly. Come up, like
Okay, it's not done yet. We have to do some things. So obviously, we have to do lasers.
ah, yeah, that's
But
true.
let me check now how it works. Yeah, it works pretty well. Okay. Okay. All right. So the lasers.
Oh, Loopy Arts is saying that animation reminds me of the short animated film Diamond Jack. Yeah, me too. I think they were also having like some kind of like a big diamond. Well, it is in the name that they were hunting after.
So yeah, you have to also imagine that this space, this kind of lasers, they also in three-dimensional space. So you have to also kind of, for example, this is good, like on the right one, on the right side. This is good representation of how they just gonna, you see, they're gonna pass. They're not flat. I mean, they're flat, but by this, with this specific laser on the right side, I can show how they actually moves in space with a parallax effect, just to shoot, just to fool, to cheat a bit. Okay, we have to add one more frame between these two. To understand better how this background is rotating. And how this perspective is rotating as well. Okay. So for example, maybe his shoe, I mean slipper, not slipper, it's a sneaker, right?
Yeah.
Really very serious agent. Agent
He's
Bunny.
locked in.
You see, I'm flipping and see how the head, the leg is kind of moving from one side to another. And here as well. I have to add okay, so it's gonna be this. I'm using guideline just to help me to understand his design, his kind of volume. It's real. You see, I'm flipping a lot horizontally because it helps to not get used to the pose, the drawing, and see it kind of fresh, and see the all mistakes, for example. It's still rough, so it's fine, but when you work on something more precise and polished, it's important.
Yeah, plus one of the best advice I've heard is that everyone sees your drawing as you see it, but flipped.
Yeah.
So if you don't like the flipped version.
it's good. Okay, in the background here should be this walled door. Yeah, maybe I did it like maybe this one, this thing should be not here, not so high, but maybe here. Maybe I should have drawn it closer because it's an important moment, kind of.
You can have the start of the movement as he's like grabbing the carrot, it zooms out.
Yeah. It's just gonna be a bit, I'll do it like okay, maybe it's gonna be fine. Wait, there's a camera. Yeah, it's gonna work. Yeah, it's working. All right. Yeah, it's not all yet. We have to give some ambient now, real quick, to not make it all white. All right, so it's gonna be this way. So behind the corridor, it will be darker. The corridor is white.
Okay.
It's kind of glowing. No, some kind of corridor, like where you have like all lights from around, and just like just to let the lasers notice you. Better. And it goes here, and boom, start to be dark again. It's going to be everywhere dark.
Ooh, could the safe with the carrot have like a spotlight?
Exactly.
Yes. Ooh, sick. We have a question from Megumi. I find it a bit hard to put this question into words since it can depend on so many things. But do you have any tips on estimating how long it will take to animate a shot?
Normally, it depends. Like, are you junior? Are you middle or a senior? Normally, for example, if we talk about senior animator in the top studios, you have to animate per week, like around 5 seconds of animation, tie down.
Oof.
If you're senior, it means that you have the most difficult shots. But if you're middle or June, of course, it's more. Sometimes, but it also you have less difficult shots. So it's more or less the same. But I would say around maybe because nobody is doing like 5. I think it's going to be around maybe 10 seconds. 10 seconds. I'm sorry.
Per week?
Less.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, like basically, yeah. They actually, I missed spell. When you are senior, it's more around like 7 to 10 seconds. But I think if you're June and it's like more safe to say like 5 seconds per week for the June animator to do like simple shots, for example.
Okay.
So it means it also means that you don't do like many characters in the shot, and characters doing simple movements. So just basically in a second you can have only like 4 frames, for example, or like 5. I don't know, like it depends, right? So and of course we're saying like working like full time, like 8 hours per day. I mean 7 hours per day, kind of. So yeah, I would say I would go that way again if you're counting to be in the top studios. If you're counting just to go I mean, I'm also saying about traditional 2D animation. There is also like different. I completely don't know how many seconds you have to do in a harmony. Completely no, probably more. because it's easier, it's faster. You don't need to draw. Probably you're gonna do it. You have to do it with puppets, you know, with the skeleton tool, etc. So
Yeah, makes sense.
right. Okay, and here, when he gonna reach to the ground, something gonna happen. Pew 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 pew.
An explosion.
Pew. No, not explosion.
That's right. 2 explosions. Yes. Ooh.
Oh no, actually we'll do it differently. When he gonna reach the ground,
Oh, is it gonna be like following him?
yeah, like alarm system. Like this. Probably gonna be some siren, like or something like intruder. Because of that, the door is closing. All right, and then finally, the bunny. We should give him some tone. what about this? And in the end, fill with this, or maybe a bit, yeah, maybe it's fine. Maybe a bit darker. Yeah, okay. We'll do it real quick. And we're gonna end this madness.
We have another question. Edward, are you familiar with the animated series Ladybug and Cat Noir? The action of the animated series takes place in Paris.
I'm familiar, but I never watched.
I remember when it just was coming out. I think I was like finishing high school. I was watching it for a little bit. But as I remember, it went through like 300 reboots. So I'm really lost on what is the lore right now.
Is it true? 300? Come on, it's not
Oh,
possible.
not 300, but there's definitely like a couple of them
Yeah.
where they're like they have to have the same characters, but the like the kind of the story starts from scratch, as I know it.
Okay.
I also remember when they released that 2D animated like test run, and it was so beautiful. I'm still kind of a little bit sour that they decided to not go with 2D.
Yeah.
Mm.
Actually, here we should make him above these lasers. So I will duplicate him. Okay, so from here. From here. Okay, so duplicate and put it on top.
Hmm. Another question for you, Edward, from Herb. What's your favorite moving camera shot you've ever worked on?
I ever worked on. I think you will you will see you will see it soon. We're gonna post it.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, we have a small like 2 shots from
Mhm.
our short film that we developing, and it's gonna be powerful. So yeah, so
Mm.
this moving there is like a kind of camera that goes through the cracking eyes. I mean, the cracking eyes going along the camera movement. It's approaching the character, goes around, and there is a huge giant ice giant stood up
Mhm.
from the ice, and basically
Ooh.
character look at him. So it's one master shot.
Wow.
yeah, we're coming to the end.
Just the final touches.
Finally, yeah. Okay, so when he gonna gets closer here, we're gonna get some light. Okay, and the background here we should background is here. We should make this golden carrot be golden. Okay. Actually, this
Oh, that's true.
will be here. Come on. Add, yeah, like this. This will be gold.
Oh, this is awesome. Ooh, the cut with the flash, with the blink, but I don't know what it's called. Is awesome.
All right, guys, we did it.
This was amazing.
Yeah, I hope it was informative because I know it's very advanced thing. I would never I would never recommend to repeat it for the beginners. So it's basically see how many things you have to keep in mind and kind of move the camera, move the perspective, kind
Yeah.
of see the angles, see the movements, and yeah, we did it in 2 hours almost. So yeah, so it's extremely difficult thing, and I did it only like rough, and it could be, there is many things can be improved, but yeah, it's working. It's the most important.
Yeah, exactly. And it was very cool watching it like from the start, from
Yeah.
nothing, basically.
All
Awesome.
right, I think
Great.
that's it.
Yeah, we can slowly roll to a close. Again, thank you for joining us for this amazing workshop. Hopefully, you learned as much as I did, but judging by the chat, by the questions, it was indeed really informative. I agree with you, Megumi. Thank you, Edward, for joining us. Thank you, Vitali, for running the stream smooth as butter, that everything was working and everything was great. And of course, thank you to all of you watching us right now. On the screen, you can see some QR codes that you can scan, and you can check out our courses more in depth. Also, as I told you, our next short film creation course is going to be about Deltarune. So if you really like the fandom, you really like animation, I think this is a match made in heaven. Join us now and basically become part of the school and then part of the industry. And as always, I would love to see you not only in the classes, but also continuing to see you on our workshops and on the Discord as well. So hopefully I will get to see you very, very soon. But for now, this is a goodbye. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.
Thank you.
От вас мне нужны А. Талант, Б. Трудолюбие, С. Энтузиазм и, самое главное, 4000 евро.
What is the truth? Tell me if you know, and I will not believe you. Things are never what they seem.
Yes, and behave. You're not speaking to one of your shithole buddies.
Oh, hi. Wait a minute. Who are you?
Что? Ты даже не являешься членом ополчения. Ты даже не гражданин. Как ты даже думать смеешь о том, чтобы носить доспехи паладина?
Что если на грани безумия?
A little brutality is exactly what these people need.
Moj klijent ima jedan uslov, koji će vam sam saopštiti.
Hello everyone, this is Animation School. My name is Edward Kurchevsky and I'm professional 2D animator based in Paris.
Bobby, would you care for a piece of pie?
I studied animation over 10 years in one of the top schools in the world, and now I'm ready to share my knowledge with you. In the past 4 years of teaching, my students achieved remarkable results and working in studios like Cartoon Saloon, Skiald, studying in schools like Gobelin l'École de l'Image and CalArts.
I'm not sure what we've got here, Charlie. But if we've got what I think we've got something.
Our goal is to prepare qualified professionals in a short amount of time during our intense course. We are here to also create a bridge between you and studios and help you find your first professional position in industry. Online studying became one of the most important parts in worldwide education system, and I am pretty sure with us you will achieve great results. Good luck!